Since our inception in 2010, we have embarked on a long-term mission of building a generation of socially responsible citizens. Through our unique world-class training, high school students gain leadership and entrepreneurial skills that are not acquired through the conventional education system.
So in order to get those things, what it is working about in school I'm a parent.
After the training, students put to practice their skills by mobilizing communities and addressing shared challenges. They initiate various community service projects that are both sustainable and beneficial to the society.
Okay, so basically we had this spelling bee because we noticed a deficit between the language that is spoken at primary schools and the language which is spoken and written at secondary school. And we find that a lot of the time the students who are coming in to Form 1, particularly at this school, sometimes don't have a grasp of the language that is supposed to. We all go down!
To take this opportunity to thank the Braille Library, or Bulawayo Public Library, for giving us the opportunity to assist them in the fundraise for the visually impaired and the Braille Library itself.
I think this kind of project we are doing is sustainable. It is unlike from that project we did last year, project like cleaning up, where it is sustainable because if we buy the seedlings, we want to buy the seedlings. We will continue growing our vegetables. I think we are now involving the community.
And also I've managed to improve on my people skills through activities such as teaching at the night school, and currently I'm teaching accounts there. And next year we're hoping to increase the number of members, of Leaders Today members who teach at the community night school.
Social responsibility involves awareness. We bring students together to discuss current affairs and share their thoughts and opinions on various world issues. We are grooming a generation of proactive youth who are aware of the world around them.
There's this program that they started where they want female engineers to stay in Zimbabwe. So what they're doing is that they're getting girls that want to be engineers and they're paying for their varsity and everything, and they actually have companies that they can go to straight after university. So I think they should do more of those programs in more career fields so that people stay in the country.
There used to be a lot of firms here that used to offer programs and stuff for pupils to go straight into work after high school to gain that experience. There used to be hundreds of companies here that used to do that, Deloitte, Ernst & Young and stuff, but because of the economic problems that we have, companies don't do that anymore. But then you can also think about making workshops for children to gain skills straight after school to be employable.
Today is an organization that will empower young girls and boys all over the world so that we can be leaders.
We were also privileged, myself and another committee member, we were nominated and selected to attend the Global Young Leaders Conference in Washington and New York City, where we were able to simulate, at the end, we simulated meetings for the UN, such as the UN Security Council and General Assembly. We're hoping that more of our members attend this Global Young Leaders Conference. And lastly, the members that did attend the 2012 Global Young Leaders Conference, myself and the other member, we wish to help or bring, localize that same conference and simulate a similar idea week conference here in Bulawayo, so as to help and to give the opportunity to other people who may not be able to attend.
That's a fantastic job. You have to seek to meet with our senior public relations officer, Les Sampo, so that some of these things can be collaborated at council level. We want this information disseminated, beginning of good things to come from you.
In preparation for expansion, we have engaged various stakeholders, including the Bulawayo Mayor and the Minister of Education, Sports and Culture, Senator David Coltert.